we went all the way to the back just to give ourselves a little harbour cruise, you know, and see the place because it's really nice. So now we're going to start back out again. Our marina is actually way back out in the main bay, but we want to have a look around, like I said. We're not in any rush. Another one bites the dust. Bye bye Mahon. So we're going back up the way we came in. And behind that island there in front there's just put them in there. And anchor overnight. So we're going to be away at literally before dawn. This is the easiest way to do it. It saves us a night on the marina, and it means we're ready to go early.
16 meters.
So we're back on this anchorage, and we're going to set here for the night. It's early. It's only 3:30 in the afternoon. Today is, what day is it? Tuesday. And tomorrow, Wednesday morning, we're going to be off at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, and off out there to sea and heading for Sardinia.
Press the record button there for me.
It's recording.
Ah. Here we are now in the middle of the night, middle of the morning. And there's a cruise ship passing us going into port as we're coming out. I don't know if you can see Mr. Campion over there trying to navigate in the dark. Very early in the morning. Are you alright out down there, Mr. Captain?
I'm grand, darling. We're away. What time is it? About 6 o'clock?
6, exactly.
6 now,
Exactly 6.
Imagine 6 in the morning. We'll be mad.
We are.
We'll be in bed for another 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Where's the fun in that? We're heading for Sardinia.
Italiano. Buongiorno. Arrivederci.
Laurence has been this way before a few times between Menorca and Sardinia, and she said each time she has seen whales, she's used to going a little more north, but you never know. That's the last of Menorca back there, you can see. A little bit of sailing. Sails are up. Our speed isn't amazing, but it's after improving with the sail. 6 to 7 knots, not bad, ah. Sun is up. I missed sun up this morning. I went down sail out to Jardine and the dog at about 8 o'clock, and I fell fast asleep, and I didn't wake until 9:15, and it was up. So we left, we were up at 5 this morning in Menorca, in the anchorage, and we were away at about 5:30 to sea by about 6, because there's a delicate channel there that you've got to work your way out of, and slightly offshore by 6, yeah. And then it's a rolly sea, you can see it. It's not too bad now, it's after settling a bit actually. There is a bit of a roll. There was a better roll earlier. Some of those buoys are at least 2 meters, 3 meters tall. The odd one, right now, I'm going to say a meter and a half. And this is what the forecast said, is that it would settle as the day goes on. But you still get the odd one. Laurence was telling us that up here you can find whales, so we're on whale watch. We're keeping an eye out. You never know your luck. We might see a few. Here's a big wave now. Wait. And we're looking at the bones of certainly all day today, all tonight, and tomorrow night maybe we might be offshore by sundown. But by the time we're in around the corner to Cagliari, we're thinking somewhere between midnight and 2 a.m. Depends on our speed. If we get some wind later on, we might make better time. And we've had this window, this one window this week where the weather was shit before, and now we got today and tomorrow, and then by Friday it's going to be bad again. So we got to get a move on. That's going great. Beautiful morning. And yeah, we're enjoying it still. We're loving it. Living the life. We're 38 miles from Menorca. Everybody is in sort of relaxed mode. The sun is out. The sea is after flattening a lot, so most of that old big swell now has stopped. We have one of the fishing lines out to see if we can have any bit of luck. No real hopes. There is just after nipping below. Yeah, so yeah, it's very pleasant so far. There's a bit of a breeze, but we are expecting more wind later, so fingers crossed. We'll be out here all week. But we're doing a respectable sort of average of 6 at the moment, which is fine. Tipping away towards Sardinia. It might look like Laurence is driving the boat all day, but she's not. We actually do an hour each at the helm, just to keep us going. There's a sunset, lads. I'd love to say we're halfway between Menorca and Sardinia, but we're not. We're not even a quarter of the way yet. It's a good long run, this, nearly 200 miles. And by the time we get around the bottom of Sardinia and into the bay, Cagliari, it's 250 miles. We just had a bit of grub. We had a nice curry, it's great. And we're going to settle into the rhythm of the night now. It's 5:15 to 6, and 6 to 7 there's still some helming to do, and then the first night watches 7 until 10, that's the way we do them. 10 until 1, 1 until 4, 4 until 7, and 7 until 10. All the hours of darkness. Well, the one in the morning, sun is normally up by 8, so that's not so bad. And everybody gets up and we're all back on deck. Isn't that beautiful? Another one of those. Today is Wednesday, the 19th of November. And we're driving on to get to Greece. Well, we're all back on the deck again this morning. We had a rough one. Sea, it's been rolly as fuck all night. And of course, in the daylight, rolly is one thing, because you're looking at the waves. And in the dark, rolly is a completely different thing. You just feel it. I think it was bigger than this as well last night. So we had a few issues from 7 until 10 we were sailing, and then at about 9:30 it started a gust, 25 knots, so we got a reef in the main reef in the head sail, and almost went to bed. Tonic came on and he was going merrily. Same, nothing really changed until
Midnight.
yeah, about midnight, 12:15 or so. We got hit by a squall. You can see it on the radar, and it pissed fucking rain. I came up, pissed rain down top of the two of us. We were struggling trying to get the sails under control, and we kind of did a bit of a jive, and guess what? We tore that mainsail again. Can you believe it? Probably along the same seam as last year, but we're not sure. Anyway, it ripped. So we're on head sail now this morning, which is good. It's winds are blowing about 15, 16 knots. And we're still on our merry way. Yeah, we had a devil of a time getting the head sail away, the mainsail away, just got the engine on. And you know, guess what then happened? Of course then the wind settled back down again, and we had a kind of a calm enough night, just to roll, to contend with. And we're ploughing away, we're making good time. At this rate we reckon we'll see Sardinia in another maybe 4 or 5 hours, and then after that we pass the corner in about 7 hours, and a bit to do after that even to get in. So we're hoping maybe midnight with a bit of luck to get into the bay of Cagliari, to the bay of Cagliari. Yeah, and then we'll be chasing again, trying to get some guy to fix the sail. Boss is changing the flag. The Spanish one comes down, and she's going to pop the Italian one up. That's how sure we are we're going to make it. We're on the way, baby.
I was born under a wandering star. I was born.
Dun, 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 we have the same non-stop roll all day. This is our second day on the run between Menorca and Sardinia. Could be worse. And that in the distance there, well, that gives us something to look at least, because that's Sardinia. Or at least the islands off the south coast of Sardinia. Yeah, hasn't exactly been harsh, not that harsh, but you know, it's very uncomfortable. You get these rolling nights and the rain and the fucking wind, and you're thinking, ooh, I could be sitting by a hotel sipping the champagne. But we're not. And yeah, of course we're looking forward to the end result, making it down to Greece. So we'll stick with it. We'll put up with the roll and a bit of discomfort. We'll enjoy the rewards in the end. We hope. Not there yet. So there we go. The police came out, say hello, make sure we were okay, and wondering where we were coming from, where we were going to.
What? It's the flag?
Yeah, it's like
It's
Norway or somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Swedish.
Yeah. It's
Sweden?
Swedish, yes. Yellow and the
Yeah. So yeah, they just asked where we're going. We told them, and they thanked us for our time in the most beautiful, clipped, perfect English. Bon voyage, he said. Bon voyage. Oh dear. So I guess it was never going to be all sunny days, bikinis and champagne. But no. This is, actually, you know what? It's not that bad. We have the bimini up. It's just a light rain, misty. It's a real misty kind of a night. We're tipping along the bottom of Sardinia. We're going to make a turn there into the bay, and we're looking out at this. You see some lights off there in the distance. probably a boat, maybe a shore. And yeah, which is not great now, like. She's not too bad either, though. Home at night, when you're sailing, it's not exactly the tidiest place. Stuff gets moved around and put in positions where it just won't fly about. Home. And we're down to a mile. To the port of Cagliari. We're waiting until we see the lights properly, and then in there at the back of all of that there's a couple of marinas, and in between the marinas there's a fuel dock with an overnight berth, so we're aiming for there. We're on the marina. We spent the night on the fuel dock. We got in at 1 AM. So there's no reason any marina at that hour of the morning. So we went to bed. I got up this morning and we just got in onto this dock here. It was fucking blowing a gale, of course, as they were trying to reverse. But we had loads of space in front, so it was grand. Got the boat well out. We came across the bit and straight in. All good, lazy lines on, electric on. We're home. Home for maybe a week, I'd say. The forecast is terrible. First signs of winter, really, on this entire trip. Alright, we've arrived to this marina in Sardinia, Cagliari, and this place is, I mean, like I've heard basic described before. But like, to say it's basic really is sort of an understatement. These are shower blocks. That's the ladies in there. Shower into one side. This is the gents in there. There's the toilet, and then there's two showers in there. Just had a shower. Now I'll give it this, the water was, I mean literally fucking scalding. I'm after burning the balls off myself and my titty and my hand. And trying to get out of the thing, trying to get out of the way of the stream of the boiling water. I was slipping on the ground because there's a slope in the ground and you're grabbing for the shower curtain and trying to pull yourself out. Anyway, I survived. But yeah, it's a different level, to say the least. To say the least. Never asked how much. It's going to be interesting though. Okay, well, it don't matter. We're here. We're here now. His dogs. Yeah, once you get up here, the pontoons aren't actually too bad. Back there, they're horrendous. Bye.